What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a new Civilization 5 AI only battle. I hope you enjoyed the last one in Japan, and this is going to be a new region of the world. We're doing Scandinavia this time. You can probably see already. What have we got? Let's go over it again. Seems like smaller civs seems more fun. This time I've removed the info addicts, so we just won't look. We will just play until kind of there's a world domination, hopefully, or just at least a clear winner. If that again isn't going to happen, or we can, of course, if I remember, make them fight if I remember to do that in time. But we have Denmark here. I've given them the technologies a bit early so they can cross to the other parts of the map, so they should be fine. They were fine in the test. Norway here, we have Sweden as well. Then we have Sami at the very top. Coming down this way we have Finland and Estonia, bit of a colour clash, hopefully it's not too bad. And we have the Commonwealth as the final civ. Hopefully, I was torn on how much of this area should we cut it off. I'm going to leave it open because this part of the map is also pretty big, so I thought we'd leave it open and see what happens. So yeah, there is seven competing civs, so you can make your pick at the end of this episode if you want to. I actually need to. Ooh, did we do picks last time? I did not do any shout outs. I probably need to pick. I don't know. I'll go through and check those and do those as well. But we can begin, and yeah, we're going to fly through the turns again. 7 civs, it's not going to be particularly bad. It is on Immortal difficulty, again, domination and cultural victory, to try and push the AI to be more expansive. Aggressive and expansive AI is on as well. If you're wondering about the map, that is available just in, well, yeah, I say available, it's not, but it's from the, it's in the Scrambled Nations that you get with one of the DLCs, so yeah, obviously the tiles are slightly random each time. It's just in a Scandinavia shape. So sorry about that. Although I think the tundra is sort of directed here, but certainly some parts of the map did change from time to time. So sorry about that. But yeah, and obviously mod-wise, we've got the Polish, Lithuanian Commonwealth, Norway, Sami is a mod as well, Finland is a mod, and Estonia is a mod, all from the Steam Workshop. And if you do want the link to the map of the world for all those TSL civs, I can share that as well. That's usually more helpful than me trying to find each specific civ. But we get our first pantheon, Sami, worshipping the Dance of the Aurora, one faith from tundra without forest. Well, that seems like a good move, looking at their borders, their neighbouring tiles. That seems like a great move for Sami. And there we go, Estonia and Finland, an early friendship, which makes sense, I would say, between those two. Pretty close. Of course, Finland will need open borders to get any ships out this way. I believe they're all started coastal as well. Just, I wanted to make sure of that. Pretty sure all these capital cities are coastal. Okay, except Warsaw. But they've put Vilnius down in a pretty close location, I think, to where it should be. Maybe a bit more this way, but there you go. Good job, Commonwealth. Denmark has already crossed over into this part of Denmark with a settler, and there we go, the city of Aarhus. No idea if that's how you pronounce it or not. I'm sure I'll be corrected very soon. Sigtuna here is the second Swedish city. Norway has 2 settlers also on the way around the map as we speak, as certain civs enter the classical era already. And Estonia added their second city, pushing south towards the Commonwealth, the city of Tartu. Lennart, George, Merry. I have no idea who the leaders are. What the heck happened here? Sami grabbed a load of random tiles. Okay, I don't know quite how that worked, but fair enough. Great library for Finland. That's good. Early on, extra technology. May not have got that early settler, but getting the Great Library is a fantastic early investment. Good job for them. Norway, I'm not sure about this, but there you go. Settling very far away. We'll see where that other settler ends up going. As Sami complete the Temple of Artemis for themselves. Who will be the first to get 3 cities as Sweden and Sami become friends? Sami and Finland now friends too. A lot of friendships. Maybe we're going to have a very peaceful Scandinavia game. I'm very confused. There is a flag there. Oh, it's Estonia's flag. I don't know why. They're white and sort of blue here, but on here they're blue and black. I did try to get Prussia in, but the mod just does not. It's not even a choice. Like, I've got it installed and everything, but it's not a choice. So I don't know what's happened there. Hopefully one day it will get sort of fixed for me. There we go. Norway, with this terrible to read colour scheme, has put down their 3rd city, as is Denmark, crossing over to this part of Scandinavia now. towards King Solomon's mine as well, which will give them 6 production should they get that, which will be very useful. These are all coastal cities as well, so they could lock out the Sami navy into the Atlantic side of things as well. I believe there is the opportunity for like a very complex canal system here. I don't think that AI will do it, but it is possible that they could like go through here to connect back to a city like on this lake, but I doubt they would do that. But if they want to, there's certainly an option there to do that. And I think this lake, yep, can also be connected by a city here, which is I think where modern day St. Petersburg it should be. But here we go, the Commonwealth going for their 3rd city here, and we have a caravan already between Estonia and the Commonwealth. Finland grabbed their 2nd city as well, and the Sami have a settler as well, which I assume will steal all the luxuries nearby as well. I hope they're not OP, because they did well in the last game, but they were really big, so I don't think they were too OP. Sweden get a 3rd city up this way. And Sami completes Stonehenge, and they grab a city with some extra territory. Yeah, I think they must just grab like some resources that are in the near vicinity with their cities, because they gain some extra tiles there as well. But that's already a pretty good start from them, pushing towards Norway and Sweden, as Estonia completes the Terracotta Army to get some bonus units. And the Commonwealth have added Krakow as their 3rd city. I think it's Krakow, but again, I'll try my best. Normally it's just easy if I just butcher them all. Great lighthouse for Sami, which will give some naval advantages, which is not too worrying for the other civs. Like I said, they're not in this sort of Baltic Sea. They've got to come round all the way around here. You can squeeze round, or that may get cut off at some point as well, which might limit their effectiveness. And there we go, we have the first religion, which is Protestantism for the Sami. And we have our first war after 71 turns between Sweden and Norway. And yeah, this is going to be pretty brutal by the look of it, particularly for Oslo. A ton of Swedish units descending on the city of Oslo. I'm sorry, it's because it's normally we'd have a few turns like analyze this war, but it's running very quickly with 8 civs, and as you can see, Sweden is quite rightly butchering their way through this. Parthenon for Sami. Looks like we have another civ that's going to hog all the wonders, but there we go. Sweden takes the city of Oslo, which is a great start for them. Finland adds the Great Wall, which will protect them, I guess, from Sami in the north as well. Estonia has another settler up and ready to go. Will Sweden set their sights on any other cities? That could be quite big if they were to do that. I mean, if they could get rid of this one, then all their focus can essentially switch north. I know there's a little bit of Denmark here, but that would be interesting to see. But yeah, terrible start for Norway, of course. Do not want to lose your capital, as the Oracle goes to the Sami as well, and they get a 4th city here. But yeah, that Oracle and 3 social policy for them right off the bat. Not bad, as Estonia settling this way, sort of blocking off the Commonwealth. That could be messy. And Norway does complete Colossus. I mean, that might tempt someone to come and take it, but at least for now, it should be a free cargo ship. I didn't see that they got one. Oh, it's down here. Did it get down there already? No. I don't know. Maybe it just... I don't know. Maybe it's not showing us. Denmark has plenty of cargo ships already up and running. So I imagine that's because of their naval advantages we gave them to help them leave their island. And that's probably economically helping them a lot as well, as we get the pyramids now for the Sami. Every game, I can't get away from it. Maybe I should just ban wonders. Like, what can I do? There's always someone winning all the wonders. It just seems to be one civ. Hanging Gardens next for Finland, which means Helsinki should grow. And I think Espoo as well here should grow as well. A pretty good rate. Extra food growth. Sweden, that was a very quick. We're at turn 100 already. Flying through as Borobudur is built by Sami. That did not take them long at all, churning out the workers. But we did see Sweden with a scary military earlier, so things can change. You know, things can definitely swing. I think there's going to be 3 or 4 very powerful countries this game. That's how it's going to go. There's not that many to start with, but there's a lot of space. So I think we're going to get 3 or 4 really big ones, and then there'll be some big battles between them, as Hagia Sophia goes to Sami as well. But Sweden is on track here to get another city, with the city of Bergen under siege, and Estonia completes the mausoleum, so they at least get a wonder for themselves as well, which is good to see. I don't see any other settlers yet. Denmark does have their berserker units, but they're staying out of the others' affairs at the moment. Hiding away here, growing Copenhagen to a nice size as well, I see. But yeah, if Sweden take this, they don't have to worry about Norway at all anymore. And then we get some more wonders. They're finally going elsewhere. Denmark getting the statue of Zeus, and Chichen Itza for Finland. So two good wonders there. Sweden. Ooh, there is just an archer here, so I think Sweden should, unless there's some sort of dramatic peace deal here from Norway, should take this city. Here we go. Sweden. Oh, they missed out that turn, but maybe next turn. Nope, they're struggling here. This swordsman doesn't want to attack. I feel like they should have done it by now. There we go. Sweden does take the city in the end. And that just leaves Norway with one. They're going to be the first civ removed. I feel bad. Someone in the Discord was like, seemed excited for... Oh no, they did grab a second city here. It's very hard to see this Norway. Pretty poor colour scheme. But there we go. They did just start a pantheon. I'm not sure there's much hope for said pantheon. Protestantism looks pretty dominant already. No other civ even has a religion. So lots of bonuses early on for the Sami, I guess. I wonder what their abilities are. Should we have a look? We'll have a look at the end, towards the end. Commonwealth versus Estonia. That friendship didn't last, and straight away the city of Tartu here could be under a bit of a siege. I'm not sure Estonia was quite prepared for this. There's another Commonwealth settler there as well. But here we go. The Commonwealth marching in. Mostly melee units, which is not ideal, and a lot of forest here, which is going to make movement pretty brutal early on. But they do kill a unit and then move forward as Estonia backs off, and then they re-attacked. Sami complete Angkor Wat, and this swordsman's got to be dead, right? He's got to be in trouble. I think it just may have... No, it still died. It did back away, but couldn't get far enough away to survive. Could have a very big Commonwealth if they were to take down Estonia, or at least open up a path for themselves to move east. They could also... There is also coast here. I don't know. It doesn't seem too valuable. I don't see any luxuries. But there is coast there, as Denmark adds another city here with Ribe. Probably a good move, avoiding Sweden's side. Maybe they'll want to come and focus along this coast as well. As Finland completes the Alhambra wonder. Another wonder for them. Commonwealth, this has not gone well. The forest, they have now got the city sort of surrounded though, from behind. So we'll see if these bowmen... Yeah, if they get the bowmen closer, that can begin to change the nature of this war, as Norway did add a third city. They're not giving up. Look, they're going to try and play a part here. I'm not sure if Sami will be too kind to them, but Sami doesn't look too militarily strong. I mean, maybe they are. Maybe that's a bit harsh. But yeah, so far, no good. I don't know where this settler was supposed to be going, but it's not going there. Maybe it was based on the idea that they would win this war. As Sami already into the Renaissance era after 130 turns, and we have crashed. Well, I don't know what happened there with that crash, but got past it this time, so I'm going to keep going. If it obviously does it multiple times, we just give up. But 3 strikes is the normal rule before we give up. So I'm just going to keep going. It seems to work this time. I don't know what it was. Probably some glitch. It may not even be... You know, I don't blame the civs. I know Estonia is the only new mod, I think. But don't want to blame it on them immediately. Notre Dame completed by Sami, which gives them some extra happiness. New research agreement. But yeah, I mean, the autosave was 120 and it's gone past 130, which would have been the last time. So obviously it's worked this time just fine. The Commonwealth, I believe, is... Yeah, they've been repelled. That invasion is as good as over. Sweden's not really... I can't say going for this with only a few units, but they are testing the waters a bit of Norway, I think, here. Just throwing some crossbowmen up this way, see what happens. And they've added another city themselves, Sweden. Finland completes the Globe Theatre. Finland, I'm loving the wonders, but, you know, we need to grow a little bit. Settle something. Even Norway has gone down to 1 city and then re-overtaken you again with 3. Feels feel like there needs to be something done. I mean, same goes for Estonia, I guess. They could. There's a lot of territory here. Although I'm not sure how many luxuries again are in it. It looks pretty exposed, but there is a wonder here. That must be worth settling. 10 gold. Leaning Tower of Pisa is next for Finland, and the Commonwealth are stacking up some units as well. So keep an eye on that, and so are the Danes, to be fair, down here. But maybe this is just a sort of defensive force. They've seen what Sweden can do against Norway, so maybe they're just backing off a little bit. Renaissance era, I believe that was for the Commonwealth. Sigismund, I think. Another pantheon. Like I said, I think Protestantism is pretty much won already, so it doesn't matter too much. In fact, I don't think there's another religion. Nope, there still isn't, so that's fine. Sweden's going to settle on the west coast of Scandinavia here, which will be an interesting one. And they should take this city. So as good as Sami has been doing for wonders, and they've just added a 5th city here, Sweden is certainly looking like the Civ to beat, but what happened there? Norway snuck in? Oh, Sweden lost all their melee units. This musketman's going to have to come over, if they are, to do the job here. But there we go. Sweden did add another city on the coast. I feel bad for Norway, but they're still going. It would be cool if Sami defended them, but I feel like Sami's just going to join in. It's an AI thing to do. Finland does have a settler. Now finally making some progress. Finally, you know what? We'll let them go at their own pace. There we go. They add city number 3. Seems like a good position to put it in. I would try and strategically, if I was Finland, it's obviously a terrible place to settle, but somewhere like here, or you know, between maybe where the deer are, it's not going to grow much. And same goes maybe for this marble tile, because that would just make it so hard for Sami to invade you. I mean, coastally they could still do it, but yeah, maybe this tile here, and then I don't know if the ranges, what the ranges are set on this map, but somewhere like there, and then maybe if you could do it here, that would just be great, because then you could use the cities to bombard. They'd have to push you one tile at a time. That would be ideal to protect yourselves. But I'm not playing, so I'm not going to contribute too much, as there is 2 new cities for Sami. And yeah, they must just get given some, like, up to a certain number of resources, or any resource in 3 tiles they just get, which is, I guess, kind of OP. You get it pretty early. Pretty good. Sweden does not eliminate, but take Trondheim, which pushes Norway over here now, as we get a Great Mosque of Jen for the Sami Empire. Some of these other cities, I feel like we need one of the southerners to really do something. Estonia, Commonwealth, and Denmark, they're just letting Sweden and Sami have it all their own way at the moment. Finland could well be the first of those others to be tested, as Sweden does complete the Himeji Castle wonder. It's actually run fine since the crash, so I don't know what happened at all there, but there we go. Estonia with the Sistine Chapel. This war actually never ended. Commonwealth just straight back in. They just both backed off for a while and then rushed in again. We'll see how it goes. That probably doesn't help the Commonwealth's economy, and there it is. The Sami declare war on Sweden. Now Sweden is not prepared for this at all. What have you done, Sweden? You were one of the strongest civs. If they just crumble, then we might have to call it very short series, because that's not good. Finland joins in against Sweden, but yeah, if Sami just absolutely stomps them, that's pretty much it, I would say. Not very optimistic of me, I know. And we saw what happened to Oda Japan last time, but this might be a bit different. Sweden and Norway piecing out, and Sweden's troops were actually here. That's a problem. Okay, Sweden's come back. This is good, but I don't know if this is enough. I feel like we'll just see it stay as it is right now. Is probably best case scenario. Although Sami actually backed off a little bit there, so maybe they're fearing Sweden a little bit. But Finland's probably going to catch some of these units trying to escape, so that will help. But yeah, Sweden's put up a defense. I'm not sure they're going to get this city back, but never mind. See, I was very dismissive, and then all of a sudden Sweden turned it on. I don't know where all those units just emerged from. Maybe I was just not spotting them, not seeing them. I don't know, they just sort of emerged out of nowhere. Still nothing going on particularly between those two. Sami complete the Taj Mahal. Oh my goodness, they're already in the industrial era. I believe that's Sami. I would guess they're the Civ in the industrial era. No, Estonia is in the industrial era. Okay, I mean it is turn 174, so that's maybe not too bad. They don't look it. They still have swordsmen and a scout, but they're there. Credit to them. Sami is looking bigger and bigger. World's Congress welcomes city-states. Of course, there isn't any, so that's not technically true. Sweden, just as Protestantism is in every city, they found Buddhism. A little bit late on that one, but there we go. That is going to be it. I just want to see what some of these civs' special abilities are before we end this. But if you're not bothered about that, then feel free to head off early. Where do I? Because there's about a minute of me trying to find it first. It's in the help section, isn't it? Yeah. Civilizations and leaders. Right, who is this geezer? Ralph Waldo Emerson. Hello. The Sami. Leader, unique unit. Okay. Say, is it in here? No. Oh. What does your leader give you? Founding cities reveal all tiles within its working radius. And claim all unclaimed resource tiles within its working radius. Okay, yes, they just get all the tiles around them. That doesn't seem... It's useful. I don't know if it's incredibly strong. I mean, you know, there's other abilities that could give you more money to then buy them quickly. I mean, it doesn't seem like the end of the world. I mean, Sweden is also traditionally pretty bad. It is vanilla Sweden. The mod wouldn't work again. But, yeah, they didn't seem to have any issues. What was the other ones? Estonia... 30% tourism when in Golden Age and a free Great Right. I mean, that helps with the... Oh, this guy's the leader of Estonia. Sorry for laughing at you. Yeah, I mean, not exactly great, but there you go. I mean, fair tourism stuff there. Don't know what the Commonwealth ability is in this game. I think it just steals the regular Poland one. Oh, no, it doesn't. They steal some things from Poland because Poland gets new things when you use them. Happiness contributes more towards Golden Age progress. Okay, and that, again, city-state's not so useful for them here. Finland is the only... Well, Finland and Norway we may as well look at. Finland, more happiness, culture, that sort of thing. Okay, and who was the last one? It was Norway. Norway's ability is units within 3 tiles of the coast gain increased movement on the first turn of a declaration of war. Well, they never declared a war, so that didn't go too well. And they can build civilian units 20% faster in coastal cities. Well, that kind of helps. But there we go. That'll be it for episode 1. Let me know who you think is going to win. At the moment, it's probably looking like it's between Sweden and Sami. However, I feel like one of these other four, is going to have a chance. Like, there's so much land down here, particularly Estonia or Commonwealth or even Finland. Whoever takes this land is going to be in with a chance. I don't know how the demographics are looking. Pretty dominant for the Sami. But there we go. That is going to be it for episode 1. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.